Of these turnovers will definitely be the way to win this game.
And on the offensive glass, St. Augustine's College has a tall and aggressive front line anchored by Faith Burns. She was huge on the boards in that semifinal win. So the winner on the offensive glass, obviously you get more possessions, more shot opportunities, generally leads to wins when it comes down to these basketball games at this level. Key to the game number 3, it's going to be the supporting cast for both of these teams. The scoring for St. John's is centered so much around Sky Wilmot, and on the other side for St. Augustine, centered around Kaylee Moss. But the supporting cast that's able to get more baskets, able to have a balanced scoring effort, is going to be the one most likely to come out on top. There you see Moss warming up, the leading scorer for St. Augustine's in their semifinal win. Somebody that can score on all levels. Great ball handler, and she really was the key behind St. Augustine's scoring early on. We saw her aggressive on drives to the basket and also hit a few jumpers to really get the Big Red Machine going.
Yes. A great, like you said, a great ball handler. An excellent shooter, the mid-range. Her go-to move. Anywhere she can find space in the mid-range, she's liable to pull up and make it.
And it also looks like she got some new kicks for this game, which is one of the most important things. When it comes to actually hooping, when you know everyone is watching.
Yes.
Deion Sanders says it best, all right? Look good, feel good, play good.
Yes.
When you play good, they pay good.
Yes.
I mean, they ain't getting paid, but do we have NIL over here? We don't have NIL yet. They ain't getting paid. Let's take a look at this starting lineups for St. Augustine's. You've got Malia Knowles, Marie Pickstock, aforementioned Moss, Natia Ferguson, and Faith Burns, number 3 in the middle, anchoring things for St. Augustine's. Pickstock also a high scorer for the St. Augustine's team. When it's not Moss, it was Pickstock carrying the scoring burden for SAC in their semifinal win.
It was.
Thank you, Jonathan. On the other side, the St. John starting lineup. Number 3, Dania Roll. Number 9, Danica Simmons. 2, Sky Wilmot. Number 1, Mariana Guzman. And number 12, Melody Ferguson. Now, we did see Guzman go down in the semifinals with an injury.
Yes.
She looked like she was moving normally in the warm-up, so a very important part of this St. John's lineup. Good to see that she's able to go for this one. I promise we're just seconds away from tip-off here for this pivotal Game 1 matchup between the Giants and the Big Red Machine. You know, the Giant fans will be deep this afternoon going into tonight at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium. St. John's has 3 teams. I may say that more than once on several broadcasts.
May.
St. John's has 3 teams competing in the 4 divisions today at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium, and the junior girls are going to get things started. Of course, they are the number 1 seed among junior boys, and their senior girls are ranked number 2, and we will also see them tonight. So 3 out of the 4 divisions, you're getting green and gray of St. John's.
As an unbiased St. John's graduate, how do you feel about the 3 teams?
Who told you I was unbiased?
Oh, gosh. Sorry.
You think we created our own platform to be unbiased?
My humble apologies. As a biased
Yeah.
St. John's graduate, how do you feel about 3 teams?
I think it's incredible. I think any alumni seeing the things that their school is doing, it gives you a sense of pride. And it's nice to see that the administration obviously has bought in, because you don't get this kind of success without the administration buying in, hiring the right coaches, giving them the right support to get to this point. So as a Giant, yes, it feels tremendous.
By the way, those are.
Well, this is the only game that you'll have a chance to say that. So
I have to give that one to you.
I mean, I don't blame you. All right, the cowbells have started. The fans are ready. Everybody is ready, but our officials are ready. All right, so we good to go. Wilmot and Burns will jump it up at center court.
And we're off.
Giants come away with the first possession.
First possession, first foul, and England will go to the line.
Misses both, but foul right away. So 8 minutes of playing time have elapsed, and we got 2 fouls already.
I mean, St. John's with the early double team on Moss, but
and it still didn't matter because they found a way to get the ball to her, but Guzman knocks it away.
England takes it on the break with a drive. No call. But they get their own offensive rebound. Tough start to the game.
So clearly you see what the Giants' game plan is defensively. It's try to deny Moss, try to limit her touches. So it's going to be very key for Pickstock to get this offense started.
Yes. Usman on the break. 1 versus 3, but slows it down. Not ready for the pass, but still takes a shot.
Burns with the heave down court. Kiara Knowles will go to the line to shoot 2. Still looking for our first score of the game. Knowles misses on the first.
Makes the second, and we have our first points on the board for St. Augustine's College.
Ferguson picked up her dribble quickly in the backcourt, but able to get it over to Guzman. Roll on the drive, off the glass, too hard, but Guzman is there for the rebound and put back. Ankle seems to be holding up well.
Yes.
Full court pressure by the Giants.
Aggressive defense shown here by the Giants. Not allowing SAC to get comfortable at all. But
maybe a bit too aggressive because nobody was back protecting the rim. All 5 players were up near the free throw line trying to press. Ingram with the miss. Ball will go back to St. Augustine's.
Turnover by St. Augustine's College. Ingram again, trying to find someone inside, taken away by Moss. Moss misses the mid-range, but taken away from Ingram.
So Ingram has been very aggressive early
Yes.
on. Roll was the one that really did the primary ball handling for
Yes.
the Giants. But you see, and there she is drawing a foul on Knowles. But yeah, we've had to call Ingram's name early on because
Yes.
she's always been around the ball.
Very aggressive tonight.
Roll on the drive.
Ooh.
She gets to that runner whenever she wants to, but has not been able to cash in.
Moss on the drive gets fouled.
And that's where they want to get her, in the open court, downhill, without the defense having a chance to set up. She earns a trip to the line.
Ooh. Air ball to the first free throw. We've seen in these junior girls games that free throws really are the difference maker in these games.
I'll tell you a secret. It's also the difference maker in the NBA.
That's true. Travel call. That's a miscommunication on the inbound pass, but still leads to a fast break, but slow it down. Timeout called.
First timeout goes to the Giants. 2:48 left to play here in the first. Just one field goal for either team. Guzman for the Giants and Burns for the Big Red Machine.
When the Bahamas took center stage at World Expo in Dubai 2022, we were there as thousands got up close and personal with our story, like the unprecedented devastation of Hurricane Dorian put center stage at Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Rwanda. We were there as the Prime Minister urged immediate action on climate change, an issue brought up months later at the historic 50th CARICOM meeting in the Bahamas. Because our news is everywhere, always there when it counts.
Coming out of the timeout, Guzman inbounds it underneath the Giants basket.
And
The
one.
basket and one.
Great inbound play call. Muscles it over the defense, Hano.
Somehow that
Whoa.
SAC front line is going to have to find a way. Come on, man. Find a way to keep her from getting to her spot. Nobody defends Knowles, but she blows the layup. The free throw may not have been the best, but if Hannah can get that position down low
Yes.
and get easy baskets every time,
Yes.
I think the Giants will take that.
Ooh, turnover again. Now we have the turnovers coming in abundance for St. Augustine's College. Early on in the game.
So now SAC applying full court pressure, and Ferguson doesn't cough it up. Ball stays with the Giants. Trying to get it to roll. Pickstock tips it away, but Hannah comes up with it. Giants on the break. Roll can't corral it. Ball will go back to St. Augustine's.
Ooh. Another turnover for St. Augustine's College on call for the offensive foul.
Roll 2-on-1 break, takes it herself, gets one to go. Moss hasn't had a touch for SAC in a while. You have to find a way to get her the ball. Great defense by Ingram, forcing the turnover.
And another turnover. Back-to-back possessions.
Roll has been getting to her spot with that runner. Got that one to go. Ingram now on the drive. Count it. Again, 2 players on Moss. They had Ferguson underneath the basket, couldn't get it to her. Roll
all the way with another runner. She's just coming alive in the first quarter.
Run for the Giants, and SAC calls for time. Don't miss your opportunity to see Kai Jones, Kentuan Smith, and the rest of the senior men's national team compete on home soil. Team Bahamas takes home Puerto Rico in the FIBA America qualifiers Sunday, February 25th here at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Scan the QR code on the screen or visit NSA Bahamas for more details on ticket purchases. Things don't get any better for SAC coming out of the timeout. Giants force a turnover. Ball stays here on the St. John's side of the court. Guzman puts one up, doesn't get it to go.
Moss in transition.
Moss with the rebound, but hounded by Ingram. She has been great defensively for this Giants team, really making life difficult for Moss from the time she inbounds the ball.
Finds Moss, takes it all the way and scores. And
finally gets on the scoreboard and stops the run for St. John's.
Ooh. Ingram taking it all the way, trying to score but misses on the fast break.
Yeah, Giants blew a 3-on-1 opportunity there. Ingram took it herself.
Roll will take the inbound. And results in a turnover.
Knocked away by Knowles, forces a turnover. Ball goes back to SAC with a chance to chip away at this lead here at the end of the first. Pickstock throws it away. Roll, fouled on the floater.
This Lady Giants defense has not allowed Moss or Pickstock, any of them, to set up anything for the St. Augustine's College offense. That's paying off.
Yeah, the one opportunity that Moss had, we saw what she did with it, but they've really limited her chances to just have free reign at the basket. Roll has that one rim out, but grabs her own rebound. Floater again.
Usman blocked. Still Giants ball. Ferguson with the drive.
Blocked. And that's how our first quarter comes to an end. A 6-0 run for the Giants, enough to put them ahead by 5 at the end of 1.
When the world bid a final farewell to Britain's longest reigning monarch, we were there. A moment of global solemnity that won't soon be forgotten. And when it was time to crown a new king in the first coronation in 50 years, our news was there to the end. These stories shape our view of the world, a view that goes beyond our borders, because our news is all around us. This is our story. This is our news, always there when it counts.
Bounds it to Knowles, and immediately Roll forces a turnover on the backcourt violation. Moss just takes it away from Ferguson at half court. Lots of contact, does not get the call.
Might have been a travel before the shot, but it wasn't called. Nonetheless missed.
Bad pass stolen by the Big Red Machine. Knowles had Moss on the break, tried to take it herself, and is fouled.
Miscommunication, but travel. We have another St. Augustine's College turnover. Ferguson
gets it inside to Hannah, no good. But that play on the interior is open to the Giants all game long. There is no answer for Hannah inside.
There's Hannah, just as you said, right on cue. Hannah just towering over the defense for an easy lay in under the basket.
Meanwhile, SAC is struggling just to get it over the half court line. He's it. Stolen, Ferguson.
Ooh.
And she is fouled. So now how does SAC adjust? Moss has tried. They've tried heaving the ball down court to free her up on the long passes. That's not working. You've got to find a way to get her the ball directly off the inbound because and almost on cue. Well, that's one way to do it. If she cherry picks, then yeah.
Basket scored by Moss on the break.
Right place, right time. And Giants unforced error. Sands just threw that one at the feet of Simmons. Couldn't handle it.
Pickstock bringing the ball up. I've been called that name a lot this game. Will just turn the ball over. Roll calls for the ball.
Good things usually happen when they get it into the hands of Roll, orchestrates the offense. Jumper is off, but the ball will stay here to St. John's.
Inbound pass to Roll. Looking for a shot and gets fouled.
Misses the first free throw off the back iron.
Fights for the
Simmons
rebound.
on the offensive boards, doesn't get it.
Moss breaks out. Met by Hannah. Great transition defense to stop the fast break and force another St. Augustine's College turnover. Great defense.
So Hannah showing you she can get out on the perimeter and defend as well.
That was beautiful.
Not just
defense.
posting up and getting easy layups.
Roll.
Hannah in the high post. Lobs it to no one. Simmons ties it up. Possession arrow will stay here with SAC.
Noah's flying pick stop. Trying to make something happen on this Giants defense. He evades a double team and pulls up and misses. Moss on the read.
The way Pickstock was dribbling, she was letting you know that she was going to take that shot. No matter what happened on that possession, she was taking that shot. Simmons trapped in the corner, somehow gets out of it.
Fouled on the play.
And she will go to the line.
Misses the first shot. Knowles trying to take it all the way. Looking for someone. Hard time setting up a defense.
The Giants have obviously done a great job on the interior anchored by Hannah, but their perimeter defense has been stellar as well. There's Ferguson showing that on the break.
Ooh. Good defense, but call the foul. In transition.
Looked as if Knowles got a clean block on that one.
I mean, how do you... Oh, that's beautiful.
Looked clean to me.
It looked clean to me as well.
Somewhere Rasheed Wallace is shouting ball no line, but the Giants come up with the offensive rebound.
Roll on the attack. No hesitation. Coach has definitely given her the green light to try and make something happen on every possession.
And the green uniform.
And also the green uniform.
Timeout SAC. Trailing by 6. 2:16 left in the half. Giants in the double bonus.
When the Bahamas took center stage at World Expo in Dubai 2022, we were there as thousands got up close and personal with our story, like the unprecedented devastation of Hurricane Dorian put center stage at Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Rwanda. We were there as the Prime Minister urged immediate action on climate change, an issue brought up months later at the historic 50th CARICOM meeting in the Bahamas. Because our news is everywhere, always there when it counts.
Qualifiers are set for February 25th here in the Bahamas at the Candlelight Gymnasium. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit nsabahamas.com for more ticket information. And maybe a chance to hear Infinity Money in person. Well worth the price of admission.
Well worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burns just barely got it in before the 5-second violation, and Ferguson knocks it away again. On the break,
Misses in transition. Not paying attention. Turns the ball over and rolls. Whoa, wild shot.
The Big Red Machine at this point are lucky to just be trailing by 14. The Giants have missed numerous opportunities. It was coming off their defense, and there's another one.
Missed opportunity again. This Giant defense is just...
I thought they were going to let Pixar get away with that.
Not at all. Not at all.
She went Rucker Park with the dribble over the head. I thought she was going to snatch it back.
Shannon got some tried to sneak in a possession there.
And they just helped the Giants with that one.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, another Russian. Ferguson takes it right back. Look at the Giants on the boards.
some way St. Augustine's College is going to have to find a way to get on the boards.
Give it to Moss, like now.
Ferguson on the drive with the spin. Ooh,
And
hard
Hannah
foul.
clobbers.
Hard foul.
Hannah clobbers Johnson and sends her to the line. One of the few shot opportunities I feel like SAC has had in this second quarter. Wilmot will check back in for the Giants. Hannah exits. Giants still leading by 6.
Turn over there by Roll on the double dribble.
Sands and Roll had some miscommunications and not know which way she was supposed to go off the screen.
Trying to find Moss, but the defense is just too great. Results in a turnover.
Ferguson looking inside as Simmons has it knocked away.
Moss.
Stolen by Moss.
On the break. Ooh, foul in transition.
Moss creating her own shot opportunities at this point. These feel like 2 free throws that the Big Red Machine really need to get back into this ball game. There's a psychological factor when you get to double figures.
Yes. It's a first. Goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's a 3 Giants fight for the same ball. Ferguson got away with a travel just now. Ingram. Let's roll drives. And roll with the steal.
So the same way the Giants defense had keyed in on Moss, now you see the Big Red Machine doing that same thing to Roll on the opposite end. Let's see if they can free up someone else.
Roll trying to make something happen.
They go to Wilmot, mid-post. Baseline jumper from Ingram is off the mark.
I'm tipped away.
Just under 13 seconds left. SAC with possession. Burns on the inbound, gets it to Pickstock.
Finds Burns wide
She just
open.
leaves it down court, but found Burns. SAC able to trim into the deficit, headed into the half, trailing now by just 3.
When
FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers set to take place here at this very Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium. Kai Jones, Kenton Smith, and the rest of Team Bahamas will take home Puerto Rico on February 25th. Scan the QR code on screen or visit NSA Bahamas for more info on ticket purchases.
When the world bid a final
Back to the
farewell to
action
Britain's
here
longest
in the
reigning
gym.
monarch.
Momentum shifted to SAC towards the end of that half.
Yes.
What did you see them do differently?
Actually running plays for Moss off the inbound, actually being able to get her the ball. Pickstock finding the open teammates. All that, bringing SAC back at the end of the second quarter. And there we have more of the same, finding open teammates for open shots. And now it's just a matter of hitting them.
Yeah, the Big Red Machine definitely were able to score in transition. Burns got out ahead of the field a few times, as did Moss. Still haven't solved this dilemma on how to score in the half court.
Ooh, blocked by Roll.
And Moss just slips. Moss slipped, Roll took advantage by tying it up. No contact on that one. Ball goes over to the Giants.
Ooh.
Tried to feed Hannah inside.
Guzman finds. Ooh, blocked. Hannah back on the boards again. Guzman drives but misses. And we have another fast break for St. Augustine's College, but a foul is called. Pickstock trying to find someone, gets it to Moss, turn around. Offensive rebound, another one, but just can't capitalize. Moss on another offensive rebound.
4 shot opportunities for SAC on this possession.
Ooh.
And Pickstock just throws it away.
Roll ahead by herself.
Roll on the break.
Misses though. Moss on the break. Ingram getting herself back into play, but will foul Moss.
And I think Roll thought the defenders were closer than they actually were. She could have taken about 2 more steps to get close to the basket, but put up that floater from distance and gave SAC an opportunity on the other end to convert on a fast break of their own. And now Moss back at the line.
Moss hit her first free throw. Goes 1 for 2 at the line.
So Giants still clinging to this 2-point lead. But you have to feel like the tide has shifted in favor of the Big Red Machine, who trailed by as much as 7 at one point. Simmons, Ferguson, and Wilmot will check back into the game for St. John's. Roll no good on the first free throw.
Misses both. Wilmot on the offensive board. What a lane violation called.
SAC now with a chance to tie for the first time since early in the first quarter.
Pickstock trying to evade the defense. Ooh. Pickstock pull up. No good. With the offensive rebound to Burns.
Burns is there again. SAC has been dominant on the offensive boards in the midst of this run.
Ooh. Burns with just too much.
There they go. Third shot opportunity on this possession. And finally able to draw a foul. steals the inbound. Doesn't have numbers. Big Red Machine get back in transition and tie it up. Ball goes over to SAC. So it looked like Wilmot had the break, but Burns and Ferguson got back.
A launch.
Burns heaves it.
Burns all the way. Splits the double team.
And Moss ties it up.
Stolen. They're taken back. Ooh.
So SAC has found the answer, going to Moss. How does the Giants respond? Where do they go to find this scoring now? Stop the bleeding, try to stop this run.
Ferguson trying to make something happen on one.
All right, so she heard me.
I guess that's the answer.
You go to Ferguson. And she gets a three-point play opportunity. I was only asking. That is why I'm here.
Roll the check back in.
This is the free throw.
Another bad turnover for St. Augustine's College. Just not paying attention.
Ferguson. Good ball movement by the Giants, but Moss gets a hand in there. St. John's calls for time, leading by just 2. Midway through the third.
When the Bahamas took center stage,
Burns controlling, gets it over to Moss.
Moss wide open, but doesn't take the shot. Tries to find a teammate, but results in a turnover. And we have another turnover for an easy layup.
Ferguson on the score. Back and forth we go here in the third.
Rolls, drives, loses the ball, but recovers for an easy layup.
Simmons emerged out of that scrum with the ball and put a layup in for her first 2.
Ferguson tries to make it back-to-back scores for her, but misses. Roll, not looking for anybody, tries to put up a shot. 3 Giants fighting for the ball, and Guzman comes up and misses the shot.
Tied up again. Giants keep possession. Ferguson thought about the jumper, doesn't take it, turns it over.
SAC advancing the ball. Try to take it all the way, but foul on the layup. Hickstock will go to the line for 2.
A whistle roll for the foul. That's number 3 on her.
Another double dribble call.
Single turnover or double?
Just one, just single. Usman will have the ball knocked away. Wilmot wide open under the rim, but doesn't get the ball. Saves it.
But saves it to Moss.
Another Moss fast break, but fumbles the ball. Ooh, taken away by Pickstock.
On the break, gets it to go.
SAC not letting the Giants get too far ahead before evening things out. Wilmot attempts a layup.
SAC gets the possession out. Burns heaves it. Simmons tracks it down for the Giants.
No Giants paying attention. Ball thrown straight to Burns. Guzman on the shot, blocked by Burns. But a putback.
Ferguson again in the right place at the right time.
Moss trying to take it. You can see the frustration on her face.
Ferguson's score will keep the Giants ahead by 2 headed into the 4th. FIBA America qualifiers tickets on sale. Visit nsabahamas.com or scan your QR code on screen to find out more about how you can purchase and be a part of the action on February 25th here at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium. Giants will get the ball first. 6 minutes to decide game 1. St. John's has led by as much as 7. And Knowles quickly picks up the first foul of the 4th. Simmons and Hanna now on the court for the Giants. Roll, floater, baseline. Gets
A
it to
go-to move, the floater. Has been hitting all of them, and she gets the steal.
And steals the inbounds.
Just goes right. I mean, her coach has to tell her she has the green light. She is not hesitant on these opportunities at all.
She's got that floater.
Yes.
Foul on the ground. Guzman will inbound.
Back to roll. Again, floater. And again.
And gets it from the opposite side of the floor. One on the right, one on the left. Giants up by 6. Pickstock just out of control. SAC needs to settle down, work through Burns, work through Moss at this point. A 6-point lead can get out of hand fairly quickly. Ferguson whistled for the foul. This Giants crowd is deep. They have 3 games to watch, so you know they are waiting on an opportunity to erupt right now.
Moss comes up with the miscommunication, but comes up with it. Drives, but loses. Ball saved. Kind of touched the ball last, so possession will stay with St. Augustine's College. Finds Burns, but kind of trips on the catch.
Ferguson to inbound.
Ooh, high dribble. On looks like a double dribble, but
Guzman ties up Burns. Big Red Machine will keep possession. Pickstock on the drive, pulls up, jumper is short.
offensive rebound, but misses the putback, and Guzman will take it on the break. 1 versus 3, takes the shot and misses badly.
3-1.
3-1.
It's usually how the math works on that one. Ferguson. Yeah, she saw Moss on the wing.
Thought about
For a
it.
split second tried to get her the ball, but should have just let that one go.
Yes. Ferguson, 1-2 straight into Moss's hands, and she takes it.
And nobody stops the ball.
For easy layup and transition for Moss has been a specialty all night. The ability to get out in front of the crowd for an easy layup.
Defender has to stop the ball in that situation. Simmons challenging Burns, turned
Burns
away.
with the block. Guzman tries to take a shot, no call, and Burns.
Again with a block.
Knowles again, another high dribble, no call. Wide open and just takes the shot. Burns, Moss under the basket calling for the ball.
And Knowles throws it to Jonathan, but he's not on her team. He's with her in spirit,
In spirit.
but not eligible to play. So that's the turnover.
Ferguson, no hesitation. Burns just,
She is dominating defensively on the interior at this point. 3 shot blocks on the last possession. A beast on the defensive boards.
has been one of the only bright spots for the St. Augustine's College late this game. Burns
comes
comes
up
up,
with
with
a
a steal. Gets it to Moss.
Again, nobody stopping the ball in transition. Giants get back on defense.
Ooh, misses
Knowles
everything.
misses everything on the J.
Aggressive drive, but comes up with nothing.
Sands trapped in the corner.
Pick stock. Brings the ball up.
And another unforced error, just miscues in ball handling, and SAC turns it over again. You know, the Giants have played great defense over the course of the game, but the last few errors for SAC have had nothing to do with St. John's.
Ooh, great steal. And another high dribble. Finds Pickstock, misses on the jump shot, and Moss. Straight down, no hesitation.
Sands went one on everybody.
Offensive rebound. Well, Pickstock actually got the rebound and Sands wrapped it up.
So big possession there from Sands, making the free throw, forcing the tie-up, and keeping possession for the Giants.
Ingram, no hesitation.
Stuffed by Knowles.
Knowles has been playing some great defense on the Giants, I must admit. And Burns,
Stolen
but
by Burns.
on the fast break, has been doing almost everything for SAC. Ooh.
Hannah again with great transition defense.
Just
Hannah
Hannah
with the
just
block.
blocking everything. Burns comes up with the wild pass.
Tied up, possession arrow here with SAC. Safe to say the intensity is picked up
Yes.
here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called.
Big Red Machine will call for time, just over 2 minutes left to play, trying to mount this final comeback to take game one.
SAC trying to find something.
Big time opportunity squandered by the Big Red Machine. Coming out of the timeout, they turn the ball over right away.
Roll pushing the ball up. Wild shot just now.
Nearly had the assist of the entire playoff run. If Hannah was able to make that.
Yes. No look behind the back pass.
Production team was flipping that right away. And the Big Red Machine nearly score on their own basket.
And just a mountain of confusion going on right now. Pickstock being hounded by Ferguson.
Tied up by Sarah. SAC maintains possession.
Inbounds. Finds Burns. Fumbles the ball. Gets it back.
And just throws up a wild one that finds itself in the hands of Pickstock.
How many tie-ups for the night is that?
Possession arrow now goes to St. John's.
Rose trying to take it herself, but it's fouled.
And now SAC in a position where they desperately need to score, trailing by 5. And we're approaching the minute mark left here in the 4th. Giants try to go inside to Hannah.
Hannah comes up with it.
Doesn't get it to go. But a third shot opportunity,
Roll.
fourth shot opportunity.
And St. Augustine comes with it.
They've got to go quick, under a minute left to play.
Pickstock tries to take it the whole way, but Hannah with the block.
Sands thought she had another block, but that is called a foul. Huge free throws coming up for Knowles.
Couple of huge free throws, but missed the first one. Hits the second.
SAC trailing by 4.
Crucial time here. The SAC wants to win the game. This has to be the time that they make something happen. But the Giants are just running out the clock. Ooh.
They don't call it.
Comes up with a turnover.
Comes up with a steal.
And a foul call.
It's a very disciplined decision by Sands not to throw the layup,
Yes.
trying to run the clock for the Giants. They do just that. Just 12.7 seconds left. So Pickstock will shoot 2.
Ooh. This is the first free throw. Both are crucial free throws.
Crucial miss.
Giants will just
And they get it into the hands of Roll.
run the clock out for this.
She will dribble the clock away, and the Giants take game 1. 25-24. Coach Dwayne Smith telling them we have nothing to celebrate. Line up, we have not won this trophy yet. There is still one more game left to go to close it out. We'll be back for the junior boys matchup between these same St. John's Giants and the Queens College Comets.